We all know the sound of the voice in our head, the constant narrator judging, commenting, criticizing, analyzing. Um, that voice can be very annoying. It can be constant, and if you had a switch that you could flick to turn it off, I'm sure you probably would. But the thing is, the voice you hear, who is constantly talking, whose voice is it? Because if you're listening to this voice and you don't like what it's saying, then who is talking and who is listening? You'll probably agree that there's only one of you, not two. So the question is, who is that annoying voice that tells you everything is going wrong? And at some point, you probably noticed that you began to identify with that voice. You began to tell yourself, this is my voice, and that I'm worried about this, or I'm not good enough, or I'll never figure this out. So you believed that that voice was yours, but given a choice, you wouldn't think anxious thoughts because you know that it doesn't feel good. And given a choice, you wouldn't create any thought that makes you feel bad. So, where do these thoughts come from? Are you creating them or are you attracting them? And you know you're not creating them because you never know what thought is coming next. You never know what's going to show up. So you're not creating it if you don't know what's coming up. Thoughts arise spontaneously without your control. And if you know that you're attracting these thoughts, then they aren't yours, but they're just these energetic patterns that are playing out that come and go. So, being the one who is observing these energetic patterns, you can choose to observe without believing the thoughts. You can sit back and know that you're the one that's watching, you're observing, but you're not the thoughts themselves. And because you're not the voice in your head, you know that you are the awareness that hears it. You know that you don't have to identify with the thoughts. And when you realize this, the voice loses its power, the thoughts lose their power. So the next time you notice that annoying voice starting up, the next time you hear that annoying voice that you want to get rid of, just notice. Just allow yourself a little bit of space, notice without reacting, without resisting. And in that moment of awareness, you reclaim your power. You are the one who is the awareness of the thoughts. You're not the thoughts themselves. So remember, you're not the voice in your head. You are the awareness that hears it. So stay present and remember the truth of who you are.